Joined again by the coach, Les Clary, our QA this evening, back at the Comfy Cozy Vype Live studios, as we come to you live tonight from Dragon Diamond on the campus of Round Rock High School for this 25-6A district opener between the VANDEGRIFT Vipers and the Round Rock Dragons. We snuck in a tournament and a half this young season, and so far so good. The Vipers are coming in with an overall mark of 6-2 after taking 4 out of 5 games at last weekend's Austin ISD tournament. The Round Rock Dragons open district play with a surprising mark of just 1-4. Round Rock didn't get to play any games on that frigid opening weekend. Instead, Coach John Carter's crew played gracious tournament hosts and turned over this field to the teams who traveled from out of town that weekend. So that sets the table here tonight, the district opener between the VANDEGRIFT Vipers and the defending district champion, Round Rock Dragons. When we come back, we'll hear from the new head coach of the VANDEGRIFT Vipers, Jared Hickel, for the first time this season when the pregame show continues. We'll be right back. You're watching VANDEGRIFT Vipers Baseball on Vype Live.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Well, we're pleased to be joined for the first time in the 2022 season. In fact, the first time ever by the new head coach of the VANDEGRIFT Vipers baseball team, Coach Jared Hickel. First of all, Coach, welcome aboard. We've been watching this team get going. Introduce yourself to the folks out there who haven't had a chance to watch this team yet this year.
Hi, everybody. I'm Coach Hickel. We're standing here at Dragon Stadium, about to go play Round Rock Dragons. It turned out to be a beautiful day, and looking forward to having a good first district game.
It's a kind of World Series weather out here. We'll take it, though. It could have been raining, right?
Could have been raining. That's right. Yep.
Well, what's your background a little bit? I know you came from Smithson Valley. You're a former assistant coach here. You kind of stepped up. Talk about that whole process a little bit.
I spent 9 years at Smithson Valley, ended up coming over here, get closer to home, and been here ever since, and got the head baseball job just this past season, and really excited to get this group going.
We'll talk about this program a little bit. It was in rough shape a few years ago when the program first started out. Coach McGee came in, got them kind of pointed in the right direction, got them to the playoffs, got them to the point where it was a disappointment to not make the playoffs. What's your plan for getting them to the next step and winning a playoff game or 2 or 3?
You know, we talk about it all the time, these guys coming out here with a lot of confidence and knowing that they're just there on the cusp of becoming a really, really good baseball program. And what they have to do is go out every day and take it and play with that confidence to where no matter who's out there, they're going to be able to compete and go win.
What do you like what you've seen so far? We played 8 games so far in tournament. That's a little different. I'm sure you would trade those 6 wins for one of these district wins. But what do you like so far? What is it that you'd like to see these guys work on?
You know, I really like that we're using a lot of guys in these wins that we have so far. I think there was one game where we ended up using 15 guys to win the baseball game. And, you know, everybody has their role, and they're really taking control of that role and taking a lot of pride in it. And it looks like moving forward to the season, we may not have the exact same lineup every day because we do have a lot of players that are playing at a high level right now. And, you know, I'm really excited to see which ones really step up and which ones end up taking control of some roles that are really needed right now. And I think if they do that, we're going to have a successful season.
They're kind of hard. You got the tournament games. You got another tournament coming up this weekend. You get this one game kind of snuck in there. Is it kind of a snapshot? Is that kind of how you approach it here tonight?
You know, I think it's just one game. Yeah, it is our first district game against the defending district champs, but it is just one game. No matter what happens here, we're going to move forward and really do a good job of going out to work and making it a little bit better for the team, and then, you know, going to where, you know, if we go into the next district play and we're down, you know, 0-1 and we don't have a win tonight, then we know that moving forward we're going to be able to put together some really good innings and go win some more ball games.
Well, final question here for you. Talk about this district race, and you know, what a way to start against the defending district champions. Vipers got the season opening win last year, so, you know, it can be done.
Yes, it can.
Talk about this Round Rock club and what do you have to do to beat them?
You know, what we're going to have to do against these guys is really play clean defense, pound the zone on the mound, and then offensively is do everything we've been doing this entire year, is really manage the bunt game, take pitches that aren't ours, and really hunt the mistake. And if we do that, I think we're going to put ourselves in a position to win tonight.
Well, looking forward to seeing where this team is at heading into the new district season. Any final thoughts here before we let you go?
Hey, come on out. See us play Round Rock tonight.
Sounds good. Coach Hickel, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right. Thank you.
Coach Jared Hickel, our pregame guest here on the pregame show. We'll take a break and be back in time for the national anthem and the opening pitch. You're watching VANDEGRIFT Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Become a Vype insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Back to Dragon Diamond on the campus of Round Rock High School in Round Rock, Texas. Merle Bertrand here as you see the coaches meeting. Jared Hickle, who you just heard from on the right. John Carter, the longtime coach of the Round Rock Dragons, defending district champions there on the left. You heard us talk about it just a few moments ago. Let me call it up here. We'll take a look back at that 2021 campaign. There it is. Those are the final standings from last year. You see what Round Rock did. They made it to the third round of the playoffs before bowing out. Cedar Ridge, Westwood, and Vista Ridge also making the playoffs. Very frustrating to look at that, knowing that Vandegrift defeated Vista Ridge twice in the regular season, but unable to string enough other games together to punch their way to the postseason. A couple of one-run losses against Stony Point really hurt the Vandegrift Vipers last year. And let me call up while we got it. And got a moment or two. That's what it looks like this year. Obviously very early on in the season, but Westwood at 6-1, the Vipers at 6-2. Really a couple of shaky calls in tournament play away from being 8-0 on the season. Everybody else in the district kind of struggling right now. But again, that first weekend, really much not a whole lot of teams got in quality baseball. Even the Vipers 3 games, that was played in really brutal conditions. So it's still very, very early to jump right into district play here. But that's what's going to happen tonight as the Vipers get ready to take on the Round Rock Dragons. Happy to have you with us here tonight. And again, this is our 591st Vipers cast overall on KMAX Sports and Vype, dating back to 2009. The 154th Vipers baseball broadcast. A big thanks to Vandegrift Booster Club President Jennifer Farrow and Vice President Stephen Mueller, and all the sponsors for making these broadcasts possible, especially our Grand Slam sponsor. You see them there at the bottom of the screen. Shannon Kramer with Bartlett Real Estate Group. Our home run sponsors, Silverton Custom Homes with Mr. Jason Grimm. Our double play sponsors, Sports Clip Haircuts and Craig Smizer, 1835 Realty. Our single play sponsors, Pediatric Dentistry of Steiner Ranch, Trent Reynolds Player Development, Steiner Dental, Pinnacle Sports Performance and Rehabilitation, Candelia Haley, Tomlin Family Orthodontics, and Steiner Wellness and Nutrition, along with our Vype Network sponsor, Academy Sports and Outdoors. So we're just moments away from the starting lineups in the national anthem. Chilly night in Round Rock. Supposed to rain overnight. Didn't get much of anything. Game time temperature is 49 degrees on its way down to about 42 by the time we're done. Wind is kind of dying down mercifully. It'll be chilly but bearable tonight as we get ready to get underway. Batting order for the Vipers, it'll be Braden Buchanan, the catcher, to lead it off. Jackson Lewis out on right field batting second. Landon Thomason at first base batting third. Gavin Shattuck's the second baseman batting cleanup. Clayton Moore out in left field batting fifth. Connor Freeman, the DH for the pitcher. Daniel Farrow batting sixth. Tyler Hubbard, the center fielder, batting seventh. Hudson Lilly over at third base batting eighth. And Simon Baker, the shortstop, batting ninth. So Buchanan, Lewis, Thomason, Shattuck's, Moore, Freeman, Hubbard, Lilly, and Baker, the batting order for Coach Jared Hickle's Vandegrift Vipers, who come in here with a mark of 6-2. First game on natural grass, the way God meant baseball to be played this season. Had a couple of scrimmages, of course, at Venom Field and that kind of thing. But all the tournament games thus far have been played on the field turf. So this is, home field advantage maybe for Round Rock. They're used to playing on this. The Vipers are at Venom Field, but they haven't so far this season. So we'll see how that plays out tonight. The Vipers have been very solid on defense thus far. Looks like we got another minute or two to kill. We'll step aside. The email is open, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. But we'll be back in time for the national anthem and the first pitch. You are watching Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Performing the national anthem for RRHS sporting events since middle school. After 4 years of auditioning, we are proud to announce she has finally been selected to sing the national anthem at our first RR Express baseball game at the Dell Diamond on June 1st. We would love for our community to come out and support our fellow Dragon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we watched at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's go!
All right, well done, young lady. National anthem is in the books, and we're about ready to get this one underway. A chilly night in Round Rock, World Series weather. And we're about ready for baseball. The Vipers getting ready to open up District 25 6A play against the defending district champion, Round Rock Dragons. Kicking off a busy Tuesday night for us here on Vype Live. Soccer up in Dallas and Houston, baseball and softball here in the greater Austin area as the Dragons take the field. Still a relatively limited lineup tonight. Most of the teams will start district play next week, but here locally, Dripping Springs at New Braunfels Canyon, Elgin softball against Bastrop, Manor softball against Weiss, McNeil opening up district play as well against Westwood, and then Friendswood out of the greater Houston area in action tonight as well. That's it for the baseball softball action tonight. Next week, it really starts to get busy. So we gave you the batting order for the Vipers. We'll give you the defensive set here for Round Rock. It is Devin Petrie, Tyler Betts, and Grant Bible, the outfield left to right. Landon Schroeder, David Bradley, Trey Garza, Kyle Cox, the infield third to first. Braden Best behind the plate. And the ace of the Dragons, Travis Sikora, 100-plus miles an hour at times on the hill. This will be a big, big test for these Viper bats. It is chilly. All grass and dirt the way God meant baseball to be played, except for around the home plate area. It's field turf right around the batter's box, so the circle there. is the only part of the field that does have the field turf on it. Asymmetrical ballpark, 357 feet to the left field foul pole. That's a long ways away. A relatively short porch to right, 314 feet to right field. 380 feet to dead away center field. Let me get on my binoculars. I can't quite read that through the fence. I want to tell you right before I just guess at it. Yeah, 380 to dead away center. 390 to the power alleys. That's right. So it's 390 to the left field power alley, 355 to the right field power alley. So a very asymmetrical ballpark. And here we go to start district play. Braden Buchanan to lead it off, the Viper catcher. He has been hot. It is chilly, a lot of parkas, a lot of stocking caps. But it's baseball. And the first pitch from Travis Sikora. Low and away, ball one, and district play is underway tonight in Round Rock. Happy to have you with us here on this Tuesday night. That pitch inside, corner call strike. 1-1 to Buchanan. Again, Buchanan, Lures, and Thomason, the batting order, the first three hitters here for the Vandegrifts Vipers. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, cut back to the screen, strike two. You see the speed there from Sikora. Infield in at the corner, 1-2 to Buchanan. Swing and a miss, strike three. And Buchanan is out on strikes for out number one. One out for Jackson Lures.
Now batting, number 11, Jackson Lures.
Lures will step in from the left side with a one out and the base is empty. Misses outside. Ball one. Last time we were here, of course, Vipers needed to get a win in the final regular season game of the season to force a play-in mini-tournament. Had the tying runners aboard with one away and lined out into an inning double play. And that was the season. Inside 2-0. That was then, this is now. As the old song by the Monkees goes. 2 balls, no strikes to Lures. And that pitch inside corner, strike one. 2-1. Two-one pitch with one away. Down low, ball three. Cloudy, dreary this morning, burnt off by about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. The sun came out. It was nice, just chilly. Swing and a miss, strike two. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind is blowing out to dead away left center field. Still at a pretty good clip. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 up, 2 down for Landon Thompson.
Landon Thompson.
Thompson had been hitting the ball well, including the big home run at Westlake to close out last week's Austin ISD tournament. Steps in here with 2 outs, base is empty. And that pitch stays up a little high, ball one. A 1-0 pitch, down low, ball two. I would think the Vipers need to be patient, make Sikora throw some pitches, get up in his pitch count, get him out of the game as quickly as he can. 2-0 pitch, hitter count here. Inside, ball three. So Thompson with the 3-0 count. Take it all the way, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So the Vipers have the first base runner of the evening, proving that Secure is this human after all. And with 2 out and runner at first base, that'll bring up second baseman Gavin Shaddix. We'll see how aggressive Coach is here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. To Shaddix. Started to go, holds up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Give a shout out to my mom tuned in from the great state of Illinois, #1 Vipers fan in Illinois. Mom giddy that the Illini won the Big Ten basketball tournament. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away. At the letters for strike 1 and 2. One-two pitch. There goes Thomason. Swung on, fouled back to the right side, and the count remains 1 and 2. Parking lot right behind the ballpark on the right side. If you come here long enough, you know not to park in the first row or two for that very reason. Thompson at first with 2 out. The 1-2 pitch. Up high, ball 2. Dragon Stadium. Running parallel to the third base side to our left. There goes Thompson again with 2 and 2. In the call, strike 3, and the inning is over. No argument from Shaddix. He knew it was a good pitch. So Sakura strikes out the side, does give up a walk in the meantime. No runs, no hits, 1 more to left on base. We played through 1/2 inning of play. Vipers nothing, and the Round Rock Dragons coming up to bat. Dragons batting order looks like this. It'll be Devin Petrie, the left fielder, to lead it off. Trey Garza at second base batting second. Kyle Cox over at first batting third. Travis Sikora, the pitcher who you just saw, batting in the cleanup spot. Ren Andawartha, I'll double check that pronunciation, the DH batting fifth. For David Bradley, they are shortstop. Landon Schroeder over at third base batting sixth. Tyler Betts in center fielder batting seventh. Grant Bible in right field batting eighth. And Braden Best, the catcher, batting ninth for Coach John Carter's Dragons. Petrie, Garza, Cox, Sikora, Andawartha, Schroeder, and Betts. Bible and Best for Round Rock. Give you the Viper defense here. I forgot to write somebody in. There we go. The outfield left to right. Clayton Moore, Tyler Hubbard, Jackson Lures. It is Hudson Lilly, Simon Baker, Gavin Shaddix, and Landon Thomason, the infield third to first. Braden Buchanan behind the plate. And Daniel Farrow, senior right-hander, on the hill for the VandeGrift Vipers. 2-0 on the season. Hasn't given up a run yet this season. 4 solid innings against Belton to open up the tournament. Against Canyon to open up the season. And then 5 solid innings against Belton at last week's Austin ISD tournament out in Del Valle.
Leading off the Dragons, number 6, Devin Petrie.
So he's Petrie to lead it off. So here's Devin Petrie to lead off the Dragon first. First pitch from Farrow. Up high, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Beautiful pitch inside corner at the knees, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch up high, ball 2. Of course, last year's season opener, it was Christian Okerholm, the Viper ace at the time, dueling it out with the Dragons. In there, inside corner, called strike two. 2-2 to Petrie. Farrow taking over the mantle and trying to match Oklahoma's performance last year. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball stays up high and the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, foul tip back to the screen. Farrow with the 3-2 pitch. Up a little high, ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk to Petrie. Nobody out runner first. That'll bring up Trey Garza.
Trey Garza.
Shows bunt and bunts it foul back to the screen. You look at Round Rock this year, first of all, you're surprised that the Dragons are just 1-4, but you kind of got to throw that out the window. You know what those tournament games are like. If it's anything like what the Vipers do, different lineups probably in every single game, different pitchers. It's mano a mano, ace on ace when district play gets underway. Showing bunt again and bunts it to the left side. Thought about going to second. We'll take the sure out instead. Nice job there by Hudson Lilly. Came in, took his time, picked it up, thought about going to second, decided to take the sure out.
Now batting, number 21, Kyle Cox.
So the 5-3 sacrifice from Garza moves Petrie up to second base with 1 away. And that'll bring up Kyle Cox, the first baseman. So throw the records out the window. With a guy like Sikora on the hill, 1 run might be enough. High inside, ball 1. They've got to get that run first, and Farrow trying to keep him down. 1 out runner at second. Swung on, lifted, fouled on the first base side, and out of play. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Cox. Dragon first baseman. The wheel, but no throw. One pitch from Farrow. Good heat, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Friendswood leading Galveston ball 2-0. That game in the top of the 4th, a 6 o'clock start. Out in East Houston. Our good friend Joe Hollier with the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down low, ball 2. Good block by Buchanan. Two balls, 2 strikes. Farrow working from the stretch. Foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. The sound effects never get old. So Cox digs back in from the right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Petrie, the runner at second. The pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 2.
Now batting, number 17, Travis Sikora.
So here's Sakura trying to help his own cause here. Steps in with 2 outs and a runner at second. And that pitch is going to get by Buchanan and allow the runner to move up to third, ball high. So the pass ball puts Petrie at third, 1 ball, no strike to Sakura. And that for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul back to the screen. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at third base, popped up back to the screen. The count will remain 1 and 2. One and 2, the count remains. Just outside, and the count 2 and 2. Pop straight back again. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Farrow shaking off Buchanan. Runner at third. Here comes the pitch. Up high, ball 3. Three and 2, 2 away. Farrow trying to get out of the mini jam. The pitch. Beautiful off-speed pitch in there, called strike 3. So far, both pitchers are in command. We played 1, we'll go to the second. No score from Round Rock. You're watching VANDEGRIFT VIPERS Baseball and Vype Live.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
No score from Round Rock. We go to the top half of the second inning. Little Johnny Cash on the PA. Folsom County Blues. Back in my younger days, I used to go to the Black Cat Lounge on 6th Street. Anybody in Austin remember the Black Cat? See, the Flame Trick Subs play the fastest version of this song ever recorded. Clayton Moore, Connor Freeman, and Tyler Hubbard do up here. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters do up for the Vipers. No score to go to the top half of the second inning. Both pitchers racking up the strikeouts. Sakura striking out the Vipers. And Daniel Farrow striking out 2 out of 3 Round Rock hitters.
Leading off the Vipers, number 13, Clayton Moore.
So here's Moore stepping in to lead it off. The first pitch from Sikora here in the second inning, showing bunt, pulls it back, and ball one. So the good news is, if you're Vandegrift, you didn't get a run in the first inning. In fact, you didn't get a hit, but you made Travis Sikora throw 20 pitches. Work the count full, make him throw pitches. Try to get him out of the game by the fourth or fifth inning. 1-0 pitch. At the lettuce for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The game within the game that is high school baseball. One pitch. In there to knees, call strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Sikora. One away for Connor Freeman, the DH.
Freeman.
Umpire thought about it and finally pulled the trigger, strike 1 to the Viper DH. Oh, 1 pitch. Down low, ball 1. One pitch coming to Freeman. Right down the pipe, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5th strikeout.
Now batting, number 6, Tyler Hubbard.
Most boring job in the ballpark right now is a Round Rock Dragon defender. 5 outs, all strikeouts. As Tyler Hubbard steps in with 2 outs and the base is empty. Good pitch at the knees, call strike 1. That one misses a little low, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Checks the swing, lays off of it, and the pitch down low and away, 2-1. Two one pitch. Foul back to the screen, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the second, nobody aboard. The pitch. Up high, ball 3. Good take there by Hubbard. Hudson Lilly on deck if Tyler Hubbard can keep the inning alive. In the called strike 3, and Sikora strikes out the side again. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We'll keep it here, go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Still no score. Settle in, looks like we got ourselves a pitcher's duel, which is pretty much what we expected between these two. Only 14 pitches that time from Sikora. That brings him up to 34 for the ball game thus far. And it will be 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up here for the Round Rock Dragons. Renan Drawartha, Landon Schroeder, and Tyler Betts due up against Daniel Farrow and company. Again, the email is open, Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Oh, okay.
Leading off the bottom half of the second inning, number 16, Rin Andortha.
Andortha, I was pretty close. Rin Andortha, the DH for their shortstop David Bradley to lead it off here. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for the Dragons. Farrow 21 pitches in that first inning, one more than Sikora threw in his first. Walked 1, struck out 2. And the first pitch for Andortha hit in the air to center field. The first ball put in play by either squad tonight, but literally hit it right at Tyler Hubbard. He took about a half a step to his left, hauls it in, 1 pitch, 1 out in the Dragons' second. As Landon Schroeder steps in with 1 out, base is empty. Schroeder hits it to the right side. And drifting over to his right, making the catch is Jackson Lures. 2 pitches, 2 out. You love that. And that'll bring up center fielder Tyler Betts with 2 outs and the bases empty on 2 pitches. Up high, ball 1. Kind of hoping for a 3-pitch inning there. One ball, no strikes. Brushes it back a little bit, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes with 2 away. Good pitch outside corner, strike 1. The 2-1 pitch with 2 away. Right down the pipe, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Betts. High inside, ball 3. Count is full with 2 away. The pitch to Betts. Foul, that'll play to the right side. That's headed for my car, actually. That one may not actually be a sound effect. Count is full to Betts. The 3-2. Check the swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Called strike 3, and the inning is over. Strikeout number 3 for Daniel Farrow, and the Dragons are done in order in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We have played through 2 from Round Rock. We'll go to the third, still scoreless, and take a break and be right back. You're watching Brannigan Vipers Baseball and Vype Live.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Goose eggs on the board through the first 2. Nothing. We go to the top of the third inning. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for VANDEGRIFT. Hudson Lilly, Simon Baker, and then back to the top of the order to Buchanan will go. As we start to get our second look at Travis Sikora after these first 2 batters. Tournament action resuming this weekend here on Vype Live. Those games will be back on the Vype.com Vype Insider subscription required. $2.99 for a month. That'll get you to all 5 games this weekend. Just go to VYPE.com and find the link there. We'll give you the lineup here. Next break in the action. This weekend's games will be the only ones, the last ones of the season that are behind the Vype Insider paywall. The rest of the district games and the non-district contests on the slate will all be available for free for everybody on Vype.com and VypeLive.com. So here is Hudson Lilly to lead off the Viper third. Swing and a miss, strike one. Oh, one pitch showing bunt and misses outside, ball one. I like that. Having a hard time figuring out Sakura thus far. Vipers have been excellent at small ball. Why not square up? Does it again, and bunts it just fouled to third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Lilly. High inside, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch from Sakura. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 straight strikeouts.
Now batting number 3, Simon Baker.
And that'll bring up Simon Baker. Pitch up high, ball 1 to Baker. Right now, Sakura's got a team that's been hitting the ball very well, pretty off balance. High inside, ball 2. In the first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Takes that pitch for a ball, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. See what Baker does here, trying to get himself aboard. Take it all the way, and he does, and the Vipers have their second base runner of the ball game.
Number 5, Braden Buchanan.
And that'll bring up Braden Buchanan with 1 out, 1 aboard. Buchanan struck out to start off the ball game. Second Viper base runner of the ball game. Second walk surrendered by Sakura. Hit in the air, right side. We'll see if the ballpark holds it. Giving chase and making the catch in foul territory up against the bullpen is the Dragon first baseman Kyle Cox.
11, Jackson Lures.
So 2 outs now, bases empty for Jackson Lures. Misses high and away, ball 1. That was the first put out, by the way, that was not a strikeout. 2 outs now, bases empty. Osby bends in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dragons saw the pitch out, or thought something was on, so they called for the pitch out, but nothing doing. And the count now 2-1. Two on pitch. Down low, ball 3. Oh, he called that a strike. They got the appeal and called it a strike. 2-2. Much to the displeasure of the Viper fans. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That significantly changes things for Lures. Foul back. And the count remains 2-2. In their last 5 games, the Vipers have scored 6-2, 12, 9, and 9 runs. There goes the runner. Swung on, fouled out of play to the left side. Now, granted, by tournament standards, you're sometimes facing the 3rd, 4th, 5th pitchers. You're not facing a Travis Sakura, but the Vipers have been hitting the ball well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The tag is put on and the inning is over. In the inning again, no runs, no hits, no errors, runner left on base. And we will go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Still scoreless from Round Rock. So coming up Thursday morning, tournament play. The Leander ISD tournament will be on the air just before 10 o'clock in the morning from Glen High School, as the Vipers have a doubleheader, first against the Glen Grizzlies at 10 o'clock, following that up with El Paso Eastwood at 12:30. That'll be Thursday's ball games. Friday, back at Glen to take on Alamo Heights at 12:30, and then Flower Mound at 3 o'clock. And then Saturday is to be determined, depending on how those first 4 games go. But all those 4 games on Thursday and Friday, and whatever comes on Saturday, will be coming up here on Vype. And again, those are Vype Insider broadcasts, special bonus broadcasts. So you do need to purchase a $2.99 for the month Vype Insider subscription. Find the link on Vype.com, and it'll talk you through it. If you've already signed up for the earlier tournaments, you should be good to go. And then on Tuesday night, we get back to district play. The rest of the games from this weekend on will be available for free for everybody, as VANDEGRIFT will take on the Stony Point Tigers from Stony Point to resume district play. So that gives you a bit of a sneak peek to look ahead. And here we go to the Dragon half of the 3rd inning. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Round Rock. It is their right fielder, Grant Bible, to lead it off, followed by Best to Catcher. Then back to the top of the order will go. 1 ball, no strikes. That was a bit of a makeup call there. That one didn't look as good as the first one, but we'll take it. 1 ball, 1 strike. High inside, ball 2. Thanks again to the coach, Les Clary, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast from the comfy, cozy Vype Live studios, better known as his man cave. Making sure that we're staying on the air. That ball slapped into left field and caught by the left fielder, Clayton Moore. Hard hit, but at him. And with 1 away, that'll bring up Braden Best, the catcher. So Best will step in, his first look at Farrow. 9 pitches in the 2nd inning for Daniel Farrow. That pitch in there for a call strike on the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Waves at the off speed, and Farrow quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Dropped in there again, called strike 3, and he knew it. 2 up, 2 down. Strikeout number 4, recorded for Daniel Farrow.
Number 6, Devin Petrie.
Back to the top of the order we go to Devin Petrie, pardon me. He walked and was left stranded at third base back in the first inning. 2 outs, bases empty. High inside, ball 1. One 0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Two 0 pitch. Just missed outside and high, and the count 3-0. Taken all the way, and that misses outside, ball 4. So after 2 quick outs, it's a 2-out walk surrender to Petrie, and that'll bring up Trey Garza. Garza, the sacrifice bunt, back in the first. Pitch up high, snap throw down to first. Not in time. Nice job by Thomason. Braden Buchanan, Vipers starting quarterback, the catcher. He has got an arm. Just a junior. Toss over to first, runner back. He was the Vipers' number 2 or 3 pitcher last year. They haven't had to use him in the rotation this year. 1-0 pitch. Popped up on the infield. And coming in is Thomason. Makes the play to retire the side. So another good inning here for Daniel Farrow and the Vipers. In the Dragon third, no runs, no hits, no errors. Homer to left on base by walk. We played through 3. We got ourselves a pitcher's duel. We'll be right back. You're watching Grand Rapids Vipers baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Change. Got to call it up here. Number 14 on the hill for the Round Rock Dragons. That is Tanner Jackson. So Tanner Jackson takes over for Travis Sikora, who was just mowing down the Vipers. Yeah, it looks like Sikora is going to stay in the game and play shortstop so they can keep his bat in. So let's take advantage of this. "52 pitches through the first 3 innings for Sikora. 8 of the 9 outs were strikeouts. He did walk 2 batters.
Leading off for the Vipers, number 4, Landon Thomason.
But Travis Sikora has come off the mound. And Tanner Jackson will take over. Again, Sikora stays in the ball game. He replaces David Bradley as shortstop. So here we go. Landon Thompson will step in. He drew a walk back in the first inning. And then they'll call strike 1. That's in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Thomason. Oh, 2 pitch. Down low, 1 hops up to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thompson, Shaddix, and Moore due up here. 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Way outside of the count, 2-2. Two and 2 to Thompson. Swung on, got a piece of that one, a hang alive, and the count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on its way. Nice job getting a piece of that off-speed pitch to just hang alive, and the count remains 2-2 to Thompson. And time is called. So if you're watching a game in April, it'll look just like this. Beautiful ballpark, dark sky. It'll be about 30 degrees warmer, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, just missed down low, ball 3. Good take by Thomason. Full count pitch on its way. Popped up right side. And who's going to take it? And hauled in by the second baseman, Trey Garza. That's actually the right fielder's play. Grant Biba should have called him off.
Number 10, Gavin Shaddix.
But Garza does make the catch for out number 1. 1 out for Gavin Shaddix. And then called strike 1. Shaddix struck out on a called 3rd strike to retire the side in the 1st inning. Shows bunt, pulls it back, paints the outside corner anyway, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So different pitcher, same results thus far for the Dragons. 2 outs for Clayton Moore, bases empty. Moore struck out in the 2nd. Pitch 1 hops up to the plate, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Ooh. Woohoo. Woohoo. Look good. I'm not going to complain. 2 balls, no strikes. Tanner Jackson with the 2-0 pitch. That pitch looked off the plate. That may have been a makeup. 2-1 to Moore. So the universe is evened out. 2 balls and a strike now to Clayton Moore. Off speed, Moore got a piece of it, taps it back to the screen. The count now 2-2. Ducks out of the way of that one as the pitch sails over his head, and the count is full now to Moore. Second batter of the inning that the count has gone full on. Let's see if Moore can get aboard. That one golfed into the waiting. That's a 1-hopper. over to the third baseman. Bit of a low throw, but Schroeder to Cox. And the Vipers are done in the fourth inning. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We're halfway through this one from Round Rock. We'll keep it here at the ballpark. Only 44 pitches to the first 3 innings. Half of those coming in the first inning. Struck out 4, has walked 2, has not yet allowed a hit. So here's Kyle Cox. He struck out swinging in the first inning to lead off the Dragon fourth. Time's called. Umpire getting the Dragons gathered back inside the chain link fence inside their dugout. Ooh, Farrell high inside, brushed him off the plate, ball 1. Down low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Good pitch. Cox chasing after it at the letters. 2 balls and a strike. Friendswood still leading ball 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. That ball slapped left side, 1 hop, gathered up by Hudson Lilly. And the backup quarterback fires a strike over to Landon Thomason. The 5-3 put up for 1 away. That'll bring up Travis Secor, starting pitcher, stayed in to take over at shortstop. Struck out looking in the first inning. Nice off speed, but stays a little low in the count 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Popped up straight back on the right side. Buchanan giving chase. And unable to make a catch. Up against the fence and the dugout closing quickly. Unfamiliar ballpark. And the count now 1-2 to Socorro. That just missed off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Socorro. The wind of the pitch from Farrow. In the called strike 3. Got him looking again. Strikeout number 5 for Daniel Farrow. 2 outs, bases empty.
Number 16, Ren Endortha.
Ren Endortha to step in with 2 outs and the bases empty. Who's going to blink first? Endortha flew out to center field in the second. 0 for 1 in the game. Takes the first pitch from Farrow. Up high, ball 1. Off-speed stays inside in the count 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. At the lettuce for a strike. 2-1. Landon Schroeder on deck for the Dragons. Vipers hope to see him to lead off the 5th inning. The 2-1 pitch. Bent back across the inside corner, strike 3. You can see Andwortha start to bail out. The knees buckled and the pitch broke back over the inside corner. Looked like a wiffle ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. The pitch from Farrell. Got him swinging, strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning, strikeout number 6, and the Dragons are done in order in the 4th inning. We will go to inning number 5. Still looking for somebody to put a crooked number on the scoreboard. Let's see if the Vipers can do it first. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers Baseball on Vype Live.
Become a Vype insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype.
Let's see if we play a little small ball here. Tanner Jackson working from the stretch. That one bent back across the inside portion of the plate. Strike 1 as Hubbard ducked out of the way. No balls, 1 strike. Shows bunt, pulls it back, paints the inside corner again, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Swinging away, swinging a miss, strike 3. And Hubbard is out on strikes for out number 1.
Number 15, Hudson Lilly.
That'll bring up third baseman Hudson Lilly. Toss over to first, and the runner diving back. Freeman aboard, hit by a pitch to lead off the inning. We'll see if Coach Hickle has him try to swipe one here. Not going on that pitch. Showing bunt, Lilly pulls it back, takes that pitch in there for a strike, strike 1. Snap throw to first, almost threw it away. Joe's bunt again, gets it down. It's a good one right in front of the other. They're going to call a foul ball. So the count now 0-2 to Lilly. And Freeman will retreat to first base. See if he tries it again with 2 strikes. Nope, swing it away. The pitch up high, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Freeman takes an extra half a step. Not going. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting, number 3, Simon Baker.
2 outs now with the runner still at first for Simon Baker. He walked back in the 3rd inning. Girls soccer tonight on Vype. Elgin 3, Bastrop nothing at halftime out on Elgin. Pitch way up over his head. Pitch up high, ball 1. Want to know the count to Baker. Good pitch at the knees, call strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Boy, I tell you what, I haven't seen much of a drop-off from Travis Secor to Tanner Jackson. One and 2 the count to Baker. Down low, ball 2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. Slap to the left side, gobbled up by the third baseman to throw to first. In time, Schroeder to Cox to retire Baker, and the inning is over. In the inning for the Vipers, no runs, no hits, no errors, homer to left on base. We will go to the bottom half of inning number 5. We'll keep it here at the ballpark because my hands are too cold to do anything else. Still no score. Six, 7, and 8 hitters due up here for the Dragons in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Schroeder, Betts, and Bible. Daniel Farrow through the first 4 innings unofficially. 58 pitches. He has struck out 6, walked just 2. Worst part about knowing my mom is listening is I can't complain about being cold. It's 45 degrees here. That's still about 20 degrees warmer than it is up in Illinois. So here we go. Schroeder to lead it off in the 5th inning. Flew out to right field, back in the 2nd, 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch from Farrow here in the 5th brushes him off the plate, ball 1. Showing bunt, pulls it back, pitch breaks inside, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Just missed outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Farrow with the wind. Up high inside, 3-1. Popped up. Shallow right center field. Who's going to take it? It is Jackson Lures calling for the ball, and he hauls it in to retire shorter for the second time tonight.
15, Tyler Betts.
One out for center fielder Tyler Betts with the bases empty. Betts, a strikeout victim back in inning number 2. Shows bunt and bunts it hard. Farrell's going to pick it up on one hop. Ooh, low throw and hustling. Man, that was close. Betts was hustling all the way down the line.
Now batting, number 9.
Got it done, but that was closer than I thought it was going to be. 2 outs now for Grant Bible. Good hustle by Betts to not give up on that play. But he is retired, and Bible will step in. Flew out to left, back in the 3rd inning. 2 outs, bases empty here in the Dragon 5th. Good pitch. Umpire says no, down low, ball 1. One-0 pitch. There we go, in there for a strike, 1-1. Chopper left side, high hop into the glove of Lilly, gathers himself and fires a strike. Nice play, Hudson Lilly. Viper defense much improved from years past, and the Dragons are done in order. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We will go to inning number 6. Still no score from Dragon Diamond and Round Rock. You're watching VandeGrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vipemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Ball 1 to Buchanan. Takes that pitch right down the pipe. Strike 1, 1 ball, and 1 strike to Buchanan. Curveball misses low and away. 2-1. Just missed off the plate in the count, 3-1. Dragons fans wanted the call. That was close. Buchanan, the catcher, says, nah, that was outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Misses outside, ball 4, and the Vipers have the leadoff runner aboard again for the 2nd straight inning.
Number 11, Jackson Lures.
And that'll bring up Jackson Lures. I bet we get Beckett Kramer to run here for Buchanan. Somebody's running for him. Let me see if I can see who that is. As Lures steps in, 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Toss over to first. Runner dives back. Haven't gotten a look at the number yet. Taken all the way. Strike 1 to Lures. Outside corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Toss over to first. Runner dives back again. I think it's number 1. Which would be Cade Cunningham. And the pitch up high, ball 1. Wouldn't swear to it, but I think that's what I caught a glimpse of. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Lures. Toss over to first. Runner dives back again. Vipers' laundry bill goes up a little bit more. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Vipers have yet to get a runner to second base. 4th inning out of 6. They've had base runners aboard. Two balls, 2 strikes. Up high, ball 3, and the count is full. After falling behind the count 0-2, Lures has worked the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here in the 6th inning. Missed outside, ball 4, and the Vipers have runners at first and second.
Now batting, number 4, Landon.
That is Cunningham running for Buchanan, just to confirm. So back-to-back walks puts Cunningham at second, Lures at first. That'll bring up Landon Thomason. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Look for him to put one down here. Infield in the fringe on both corners. No, he's swinging away. Hits it to center field, but he hit it right at the center fielder, who was playing fairly shallow. And Tyler Betts hauls it in for out number 1. Big first out. That'll bring up Gavin Shaddix.
Now batting, number 10, Gavin Shaddix.
Cunningham at second, Lures at first. Now 1 away for Shaddix. Popped out to the, or struck out twice tonight, pardon me. He shows bunt, pulls it back, pitch misses outside, ball 1. It's an excellent small ball club. Shows bunt again, gets it down right in front of the plate. Well done, they're going to have to execute it perfectly. The throw down to first. Not in time, bases loaded. Shaddix, a perfectly placed bunt, outraced the throw to first base. The Vipers have the first hit of the night, and the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, number 13, Clayton Moore.
Clayton Moore will step in with the bases juiced. Cunningham at third, Lures at second, Shaddix at first. Coach John Carter in his 17th season going to gather his troops around him on the pitcher's mound. The Vipers have something cooking here in the top half of the 6th inning. I told you, they're an excellent small ball club. They can put the bunt down, force the defense to make plays. Hard to do on a cold night. To be fair, Best did a great job jumping out and getting to the baseball. He fired a strike, a great throw. But Shaddix just too much speed. All right. Here comes the Lone Ranger, Clayton Moore, with the bases loaded. 1 away. Cunningham at third, lures at second, Shaddix at first. Vipers trying to break on top. Curveball misses low, ball one. We'll take a walk. The 1-0 pitch. Down low, that gets away! But Best hustled to it quickly. A little hesitation there from Cunningham. I don't think he could locate the baseball at first. That's all right. 2 balls, no strikes. You'd hate to make the second out at home plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count to Moore. At the knees, outside corner, strike one. Tanner Jackson trying to pitch his way out of the jam. Clayton Moore trying to put the Vipers on top. 2 balls, 1 strike. Infield back to play for 2. Way outside, ball 3. Best saved the run right there. Somehow squeezed that ball between his legs. But Moore ahead in the count, 3-1. He can afford to take one here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball right side. They're going to have to turn 2. It gets underneath the second baseman's glove. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. 2-0 Vandegrift on the air. Nothing Vandegrift. So now 2-0 Vipers. Runners at first and second for Connor Freeman. Off-speed drops in there, called strike one. I think we would have scored 1 run anyway. That ball was a slow roller. But we get 2 on the air, and it's 2-0. And time is called. Freeman 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the 5th inning. Fouled out of play to the left side. Into the bleachers at Dragon Stadium. No balls and 2 strikes to Freeman. No balls, 2 strikes. Down low, ball 1, and again, Best keeping the base runners in place by throwing his body at the baseball to keep it in front of him. So Shaddix remains at second. Moore remains at first with 1 away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freeman. Spins him off the plate, 2-2. Almost hit him on the backside. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouled out of play to the left side again. Two runs are nice. I don't feel comfortable with that. Let's get a couple more. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way outside at high, ball 3 and Best again. Making himself about 9 feet tall. He's going to come out and talk to his pitcher, Tanner Jackson. Struggling here in the 6th inning. Three balls, 2 strikes to Freeman. Jackson, the long look, the pitch on its way, drops in, the call, strike 3. Freeman is kind of looking at the umpire like, I'm not so sure about that one. Good pitch.
Hubbard.
And with 2 outs now, that'll bring up Tyler Hubbard. Hubbard 0 for 2. He struck out twice. 2 outs now. Runners at first and second for Tyler Hubbard, the center fielder. Swung on, fouled out of play to the right side. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. At the knees, called strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes now to Hubbard. Hudson Lilly on deck. Should the Vandegrift center fielder keep it alive? Oh, and 2 the count with 2 away. There go the runners, swing and a foul tip. Both runners off with the pitch. They'll have to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and do it all over again. I think that's a song. I'm not sure. 0-2 the count. So Shaddix and Moore have retreated to their respective bases, second and first. And the count 0-2 now to Tyler Hubbard. The pitch from Jackson. That's got to miss. That's a balk. Yes, sir. The balk is called, and both base runners advance. So now runners at second and third, 0-2 to Hubbard. A base hit might play both of them. Hit in the air, right side, drifting into foul territory, giving chase. And off the glove of the first baseman, Kyle Cox. The Vipers catch a break. That should have been the third out of the inning. Not an error because it was in foul territory. But Rondrock should have been out of the inning. Instead, Tyler Hubbard is still alive. Not an easy catch by Cox. Let's see if Vandegrift can make him pay for it. Count remains 0-2. Popped up out of play to the right side. We'll do it again. Ooh, that did hit something. That didn't sound good. Somebody's about to be very unhappy in about an hour. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tanner Jackson grits his teeth and gets out of the inning, but not before the Vipers get the go-ahead. 2 runs. They get it on just a bunt single, helped out by a huge error. 2 runners left on base. We will keep it here. We go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. New score, 2-0 Vandegrift. Season with a win for the 2nd straight year. Trying to steal one on the road against the defending district champions.
Leading off
Top of the 7th in Houston, Friendswood 5, Galveston ball, nothing. That game started an hour ahead of ours, and they're only an inning ahead of us. So here's Best to lead it off. Struck out looking in the 3rd. In there, called strike 1. Six strikeouts, 2 walks surrendered by young Mr. Farrow. That pitch low and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Walked 2 batters. One pitch. Little low, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Ground ball left side. Lilly got it on the short hop. Another solid play by Hudson Lilly over at the hot corner. The fly 3 put out 1 away.
Now batting, number 6, Devin Petrie.
Back to the top of the order we go to Devin Petrie. With 1 away, Petrie has walked twice. Was left stranded at third base in the 1st inning. Swung on, foul back to the screen, strike 1. The foot race again for the loose baseball. I didn't see who won. I think Cunningham outraced the Dragon to play under the baseball. Foul back to the screen, strike 2. They got another crack at it. This time he's going to win it uncontested. So Cade Cunningham getting his wind sprints in tonight. Farrow ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Daniel Farrow. Fouled out of play to the left side. The count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Moore, Hubbard lures the outfield left to right. Lilly, Baker, Shaddix, Thompson the infield third to first. Buchanan behind the plate. And Daniel Farrow trying to retire Devin Petrie. And check swing, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Farrow wants a different baseball. I have to crack open the stash and get him another one. One and 2 the count. Farrow with the wind and the delivery. Foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. Good battle here between Petrie and Farrow. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, umpire flinched but didn't call it. 2-2. Farrow snapping the ball on his glove. Wanted the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Petrie better be alert because if it's close, they'll ring him up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There it is. Call strike 3. 2 away for Trey Garza.
Trey Garza.
Two up, 2 down for Garza. He sacrificed bunt in the 1st inning, popped out to first in the 3rd. That ball line shot, and that is going to drop in there for the first strike and hit it. It's going to get by the left field and go to the wall. Running first, heading for second is Garza. He's going to round second, heading into 3rd. The throw coming in. It is not in time. Just took kind of a funny hop on Clayton Moore, got by him. And Garza's aboard at 3rd base with 2 away for Kyle Cox. Got to rule that one a triple. He never got a glove on it. No harm done yet. Still have 2 outs. High inside, ball 1. And Coach Hickle going to come out and talk to Daniel Farrell. We might have a pitching change here. I don't see a change just yet. Farrell's looks solid. Through the first couple of batters he faced this inning, just gave up what should have been just a single to Garza. Just took a little funny hop there on Moore and rolled to the wall. So let's see if Farrell can bear down and get Cox here. 1 ball, no strikes. Right down the pipe, strike 1. Nice pitch. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Slapped to the left side, gobbled up by the shortstop. The throw to first in time as we go Baker to Thomason to retire the side. Dragons do get the first hit of the ball game, leave him stranded at third. We have played through 6. We'll go to the 7th. Up 2-0. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Become a Vype insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Welcome back to Dragon Diamond on the campus of Round Rock High School in Round Rock, Texas. 8, 9, and 2 hitters, 8, 9, and 1 hitters do up here for the Vipers, trying to get some insurance. Up 2-0 here in the top of the 7th. Hudson Lilly, the third baseman, will lead it off. Over 2 in the plate, but he has been rock solid over at third base. So Lilly, Baker, and Buchanan do up. Hopefully a couple of more. Shows bunt, pulls it back, misses ball 1. Tanner Jackson stays out in the hill in his 4th inning of work. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors for Vandegrifts. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for the Dragons. And bunts through that one, foul tip, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lilly. Coach Hickle going to talk it over with his third baseman, sometime catcher. Friendswood has defeated Galveston ball 5-0. Dripping Springs leading New Braunfels Canyon 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning out in Drip. And that pitch stays up high, 2-1 to Lilly. Two-one pitch. Inside corner call, strike 2. Hudson not real pleased with that call, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Got a piece of it and taps it foul to third base side. He is fast, man. Two balls, 2 strikes. Thanks again to Les Clary, keeping an eye and an ear on things tonight. All is well so far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Laid off the breaking pitch, and the count goes full. Starting to get that cold where it's hard to make your lips move right. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Jackson. Called strike 3. Got a piece of the outside corner. And Lilly's out on strikes for out number 1.
Baker.
Here's Simon Baker 0 for 1 with a walk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Baker. Looking ahead of the Dragons 7th, it'll be their 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Sikora, Andrewartha, and Schroeder due up. Time's called. High and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Time is called again. One ball, 1 strike to Baker with 1 away here in the 7th inning. Pitch with the knees, call strike 2. Activity in the Viper bullpen. I can't see who it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. 7th strikeout of the ball game recorded by Jackson. And back to the top of the order we go to Braden Buchanan. Buchanan 0 for 2 with a walk. And his courtesy runner Cunningham scoring on that error in the 6th inning. I like this black and white Viper look, but they don't have numbers on the front of the jersey, so it's hard to see sometimes who's taking the warm-up tosses. The pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Buchanan. I think it's M.D. Connor, swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Buchanan, that would make sense. I think I caught a glimpse of 23 when he turned around. So Connor warming up in the bullpen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch, strike 2. One, 2 pitch. Call strike 3, and he'll be tagged on the way by, and that'll do it. So the Vipers are done here.
Number 17, Travis.
Cunningham may have moved out to the left field. So hard to tell with these uniforms. So here we go. Travis Sikora to lead it off in the Round Rock 7th inning. Sikora 0 for 2 in the ballgame. He struck out looking both times. Ground ball left side and under the glove of Hudson Lilly. That was a tough play, but I think they're going to rule it an error. Not the way you wanted to start the 7th inning.
Now batting, number 16, Ren Andortha.
Going to have a courtesy runner here for Sikora.
Pinch running, number 3,
Tyler Teets will run for Socorro. Tying one at the plate here in the form of Andretti. Unwortha, I mean. Popped up on the right side. Who's going to call it? And it drops in front of them. Nobody. They're going to play it second. They're going to get the force out anyway. Lucky break there. Bad communication between Lures and Shaddix. Nobody took it. It dropped in between both of them. Teets had to hold up so he doesn't get doubled up. So they recover in time to throw 9-4 to get the lead runner. Called a lucky break there. So 1 out now, runner at first. Whew. Unwortha at first base with the 1 away on the fielder's choice. Swung on, fouled out of play to the right side for Landon Schroeder. Coach John Carter talking to the home plate umpire about something. Not sure what it would be exactly. It wasn't an infield fly rule situation. Meanwhile, Farrell trying to stay loose. Conversation's over. Farrell has pitched a gem. And now Coach Ickle wants to find out what's going on. Well, they're going to have another courtesy runner here for...
Now, courtesy running, number 29, Cole Cravens.
So courtesy runner, Vandwartha, Cole Cravens will run. Meanwhile, Farrow tossing back and forth to Hudson Lilly, and the umpire's going to talk this over. Coach Ickle in his first year at the head spot for Vandegrift. Coach John Carter in his 17th season as the head coach of the Round Rock Dragons. They got it all worked out. All right. So after all that, we're ready to play baseball again. Cravens are runner at first, 1 out, no balls, 1 strike to Landon Schrader. Farrell's pitch down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Farrell trying to go the distance. Line shot into center field for a base hit. Runners will have to hold. Cravens holds up at second base. Schrader aboard at first. Tying runs aboard for Tyler Betts. So runners at first and second with 1 away for Betts. Betts 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Thomason coming in at first base in anticipation of a possible bunt. Betts showing no sign of it there, strike 1. Farrell bearing down. 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Giving chase is Buchanan. And unable to hang on to it as he bumped into the fence. Angry at himself. Just ran out of real estate. The count 0-2. That close to a second out. Farrell ready to go. He's already looking in. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. Just missed down low, ball 1. Cravens at second, Schroeder at first. They're the tying runs here in the 7th. Farrell, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Braden Buchanan with a fist bump. And that leaves it up to Grant Bible.
Now coming to play, number 9, Grant Bible.
So here is Bible, 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Flew out to left, grounded out to third. Vipers 1 out away from getting their first district win of the season. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. Braden Best on deck. Vipers hope to see him at Venom Field in about a month and a half. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hitting the air to the right side. Coming in is Lures. Makes the catch and the Vipers get the win. Not an easy play, and that's the ball game. The Vipers get the 2-0 win. Well done, Vandegrift. Shook off the air. And Daniel Farrell with the complete game shutout to get the win. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Advantage of a key error and snuck away with a 2-0 win here on the road over Round Rock. Round Rock dropping to 1-4 on the season, or 1-5 on the season, and they'll head up north to the Dallas area to take part in the, what is it here? I got it written down. It's the Scotland Yard tournament up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area coming up this weekend for the Round Rock Dragons. Vipers improved to 7-2, and they'll take part in the Leander ISC tournament. We'll have those games for you again this weekend as a Vype Insider at VYPE.com, Vype.com. 10 o'clock Thursday morning against Leander Glen, followed up by El Paso Eastwood at 12:30 on Thursday. Hopefully 2 more games on Friday if Mother Nature permits, and then 1 more game on Saturday to close it out. The Vipers 7-2 overall. More importantly, 1-0 in district play. So that's going to do it for us tonight. And again, thanks to VANDEGRIFT Club President Jennifer Farrow and Vice President Stephen Mueller and all of our sponsors for making these broadcasts possible. That would be our Grand Slam sponsor, Shannon Kramer with Bartlett Real Estate Group, as the Vipers celebrate their around coach. Our home run sponsor, Silverton Custom Homes and Mr. Jason Grimm. Our double play sponsors, Sports Club Haircuts and Crib Smizer with 1835 Realty. Our single play sponsors, Pediatric Dentistry of Steiner Ranch, Trent Reynolds Player Development, Steiner Dental, Pinnacle Sports Performance and Rehabilitation, Candalia Haley, Tomlin Family Orthodontics, and Steiner Wellness and Nutrition. We'll be back with you, as I mentioned, at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning from Glen High School for the first of 5 games from the Leander ISD tournament. Those games will be on Vype.com for our Vype Insider subscribers before district play resumes next Tuesday night from Stony Point. That game and all remaining district and non-district games on the schedule will be available for free on VipeLive.com and Vype.com. But for now, on behalf of our QA this evening, the Coach Les Clary, our technical advisor, Sid